Whew. I think they changed the whole layout of this. What the hell? It's so different. Um, I think it's fine though. I can't even see where to edit the name of the stream anymore. I changed. Oh, there. It's over here. Ah, okay. They made this very different, and I could barely see the entire screen. I literally can't see the entire freaking with how I have it. Like, maybe if I zoom out. Aha. There we go. I just gotta zoom out a little bit. Oh, now it's perfect. Now it is perfect. Right, Soup? Right, Soup? Hello, Bubby boy. Oh, Mr. Baby guys. Oh, this is the little baby guy. How's it going, yo? Welcome back to Thunderland here, over on the Cheery TV landscape. We have an assignment to do. We gotta make a calendar. And, as always, on a pretty serious time crunch. This is for my mom's birthday, which is coming up pretty soon. Uh, Gotta get that going. I don't have too much time today, because I work in a couple hours, so I have to kind of get going soon. But I figured I will at least work on the groundwork stuff. Just sort of go from there. So, let's do that. Sorry, I got something stuck in my teeth. Piece of pretzel. I had a soft pretzel for breakfast. Oh, okay. Hair in my mouth too. We are just doing peachy. But yeah, so it is 2026 almost. So yeah, for every year I've gotten them a nice little calendar, nice little specially made calendar. And lately there's been themes. Well, there's always been kind of a theme. But this time there's the last year's theme was crazy. I don't think I'm going to be able to top last year's theme, which I think I showed you guys about. Here, I'll show you like one of the images. Uh do, 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 do. Yeah, this one's a funny one. It's been so long since I've done this. We get to go. Bam. There you go. Studio mode. Oh, I have these buttons that help with that. Okay. And then I go over here, and then I just change the source. Yes, sir. Why is there a big ass... One of these days, I'm gonna actually make this correct. Because look, bam, transition. There's like a giant... This is not... This isn't correct. It is full on my end. So why is it every time I do this, something is just off center? But yeah, so this was last year's calendar. It was like a postcards theme. We just made a bunch of really dumb like tourist postcards with the calendar on it. So we're gonna do something not similar this time around. We're hoping to do some different stuff, but it should be very fun. Should be very, very fun. This year's theme, I'm thinking, is going to be back to school. So it's just gonna be like, I'm thinking the front picture, because the front picture is always like something that explains the thing. I think it's gonna be um, all of us being like me and all of our pets, past and present, not future though. I don't think I'm that good at calling things, but yeah, all of our previous pets. We're gonna have. Oh, it is there. Okay. We're gonna have that, and sorry, I like just woke up. My brain is not turned on yet. We're going to have all of us kind of standing on like an auditorium stage. Like we're gonna. I don't know if we're gonna necessarily graduate, but we're always gonna be there for like school picture day. We gotta like get the picture for the class. That's gonna be us. I'm gonna be probably the teacher for that picture. I don't know. Or maybe we'll August be in there. Have no idea. We'll see where it goes. But we're not going to work on any of the main editing today because I don't have a whole lot of time for that. I'd only really be able to get like 1 or 2 of the pictures done. Today we're focusing solely on just getting the frameworks done because that's honestly where a lot of the work comes from because there's a lot of extra stuff I have to do that. I need to find background, need to get the calendar all posted on there. It all just kind of makes sense that way. So I just need to make sure I get all the sizing right as well. So 2400 by 3000 is the one that I normally go for an 8x10. That makes sense. That makes sense because it's 8x10 calendar. So first thing I need is a 2026 calendar, and we're gonna go from there. Oh, this one might just be perfect. Well, no, because I want it to be kind of fun. What was the calendar like for this one? It was kind of just a regular calendar. Yeah, and I just added some text at the top, or maybe that was their text at the top. Yeah, I want to find a better calendar because that calendar, I mean, it worked, but it could have been cooler. You know, there weren't really any like fun. It didn't say any holidays or stuff. So try to find something a little bit better here. I'm just gonna scroll for a bit. this is the fun part where I scroll. How's everyone doing? Hope all has been well. I've been doing pretty damn well lately. I mean, I'm very tired. My sleep schedule is completely screwed with all the little bits and works and stuff I've been working on. But 12 Angry Man is done. Retro Bowl is back in full swing. I'm hoping to just be back in full swing by the end of the next year. I don't think this week I need to focus on this calendar, so I'm probably not going to be back this week. But after this, we're back, so it's going to be pretty fun. We're just going to see where life goes. Soup is curled into my foot. That is really cute, buddy. That is insanely adorable. I can't find a good calendar to save my life. All these are terrible. 2026 calendar. Yeah, I'm gonna click printable. Does that help at all? Let's do printable with holidays. Is that a thing I can do? Just 2026 printable calendar. Oh, this. Here we go. Here it is. Oh, there's a freaking watermark on it. See, that's always the pits is the watermarks. But let's see. I think I can get around it. I could just pay $1. It is only $1. It's literally only $1. You know what? I'll pay for it. I'll be reasonable. I got 2 copies of the calendar. One is a 2026 monthly calendar, and the other is blank, so you can write in your own holidays or events. Yeah, because I mean there are a lot of. It's a good calendar. Honestly, it's really solid. It's got a bunch of. I think is I only really need the middle, you know. So why the hell don't I just make that? Probably because that's a lot of extra work. You know, just kind of. Actually, yeah, that's true. There's no holidays on these. There literally just isn't any holidays, so that's not really. This isn't even helping me. You almost made me. You almost gave me. I almost charged you up. But then the picture it shows has a couple of the holidays in January. I have no idea. I guess I could. I could kind of just look up holidays and I can just write them in if I just get a blank. Yeah, we got this. We will. Money or boy, we can big nice play in the street, gonna be a big man someday. Money face, big disgrace, we could baby fly all over the place. We will rock you. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. I mean, this guy. Actually, this guy is kind of. This guy's kind of fine. It only shows January. Yeah, because I mean, the calendar part I want to be properly legible. You know. Hold on, I'm gonna let's go. I'm gonna hop us back over to the thing I've already got open. Why is it like that? Okay, well, I'm not in full screen anymore because I should be in full screen. Wait, so hold on. I'm still not over this. It's still grinding the shit out of my gears. Yeah, it's like 2 pixels too big. There. Okay, now, and then if I go full screen, everything is still good. We're so back. Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna click. What is this? I have more text. I don't want to know what this picture is. Hold on. Actually, I do want to know what this picture is. So 1 second. Because if it's okay, it's just a blank postcard top. Okay, that's fine. Okay, because I didn't want it to show anything. But yeah, so I'm at a different picture. Stinky and I was a group earlier. This was fun. I think I streamed this one, making this one. If I didn't, I apologize. It was probably a very big time crunch. But yeah, I just want to see. All right, from full screen, I can't. Okay, so can't be in full screen. I just want to see how this shapes up. This is the one that I just grabbed. So just let. I mean, that's kind of what I wanted it to do, and it's kind of bad. It's kind of really bad. Like, let me close that one out. Yeah, it's not bold enough. I need something. I like the one that I got last year. So again, I ripped from something else. So I have no idea how to find this one again. But I like the boldness of the lines and everything. It was honestly perfect. I love that the weekends have the colors and everything. It's honestly just fantastic. So yeah. I'm not bad. I'm not gonna be. I'm not. The stream's not starting soon. It's just that I'm not there. I guess you just want to look at this while I look around some other fucking pictures. I guess. Just look at me and Stinky juggle. How about that? The best swimming the world's ever seen, right there. Okay, so we just need like a calendar. If I put this over here, you guys can't see it now because this is a completely different thing. Okay. Okay, so I don't need with holidays. 2026 calendar template. Let's try a template. So I just want it to be basic. I want it to be bold. It's gotta be bold. Everything's gotta be pretty bold about it. Like this guy. This guy is way too basic. But I hold on. Let me check this guy out. I do kind of dig how easy it is to comprehend this guy. You see what I mean? Like it's just numbers, and then it highlights the holidays in red. Blot that out. It cuts out all the white, which is fine. But I don't really know. I don't know what color. Maybe I think inside it's not gonna be the postcard background. This is better. I could just make a fucking calendar. You know what, guys? We're just gonna make it. We're just gonna make it. We're gonna work from the ground up. But yeah, cause okay, so let me get this going because I think it's gonna be. I don't know because I want it to be. It's gonna be a notebook. I think it's gonna be a notebook. You know, the cover is gonna be like that standard, like a glossy, not glossy, like freaking marbling background, and then each page is gonna be like a loose leaf. You know, just and then like a pencil line just down the middle. I feel like that makes sense. I like that as a concept. And I actually just thought of that. Here's all this random shit. Just fun stuff. 1 second, I don't want to scroll down because again, I don't know what I've. Yeah, see, I'm glad I didn't scroll down. I'm really glad I did not scroll down. Jesus Christ. One of my coworkers left, and I made them a goodbye card, and that's on here. So I'm really glad I didn't do that. Here, we're just going to. I'm gonna get open, not open picture. I'm gonna create new. I'm gonna go to photo, and I just need a 8 by 10. There we go. 8 by 10. This is going to be calendar. And then I'm just going to duplicate the shit out of this. So let's see, this is 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. So we've got some space now, which is good. So now you guys can come on over and take a look. We got all these blanks. So yeah. Let's get the cover started. So I mean, for that I really just need like marble notebook. You know, just one of those. Just. I'm looking for just the most basic a thing, like composition. That's what they're called. Composition notebook. We literally just need that. You see my mouse. My mouse is on a screen right above that. I want it to just be black. I want it to be basic and black. This is perfect. They've done me so well here. Thank you to Barnes and Noble for the image. I am just ripping off of your page here, but I think this is perfect. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. It's a little too small, so we're just going to form fit it. Bam. Okay, hold on. I don't want that either. I also want this to be kind of bigger. So that's an easy fix. That's an easy fix. Honestly, it's an easy fix. Why is this not centered? What happened there? Hard to tell exactly. I think I just need to stretch it out some more, right? Yeah. Blink. Oh no, I don't. I just need to move it. Just need to. Oh, it's the other one's gone. Where'd the other one go? Again, y'all just woke up. Have mercy. Just woke up. If I do this, there you go. Now they're in the same spot. Okay, good. All I need is this guy. And then for this guy, all I need to do, here, we'll close this for now. All I need, I mean, now that I have the thing, all I really need is just the marbling without the image, without like just a full page of it. I could just make one. I believe they have the correct tool to make something like that. Usually the crayon stuff is very marbly. So let me grab just a white sheet. So I'm just experimenting. I'm trying to have some of my own fun here today. Just white sheet. So a white sheet, and then we're gonna draw on it. Empty layer, merge the layer. Merge down is awkward, but okay. Crayon, make it black. Big. It's not quite big enough. Amount? No. No, okay, so that's not gonna be good enough. I'm thinking of a different thing. Sketchy? Oh, I changed the color on me. Maybe black. There we go. What the hell? What's the lines? What the hell? What is this? Oh, it's like shading and stuff, I guess. Interesting. That's cool to know. Okay, that's not good. That's fine. Can't always be winners. All right, we'll just rip it then. I mean, honestly, I don't need to do anything. I need to make this bigger. So yeah, this is gonna be here. This is gonna be where I write the 2026. It's a calendar. Hallelujah. This is not the correct sizing. You know what? This I can edit. This I can definitely edit. So yeah, let me just real quick. We're just going to steal that exact white. It is just perfect white. It doesn't feel perfect white, you know? It doesn't really look it. Doesn't really look the part, but it is surprisingly. We're gonna unlock it. We're just going to completely cover this. Just bam. Clean slate. Beautiful. Now on this shape, can I draw on it? Okay, add another layer and merge it down. Now I'm gonna draw. What the fuck happened here? Do my bidding. There. Okay. Perfect. So now, I just need to do some shapes, some lines, some nice black lines. Actually, I'm just going to merge this down and draw on this. So we just need, maybe I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger than that. There we go. That's pretty good. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get this straight at all. It's a horrible idea. Actually, hold on. Let me, bam. And to get this to be a line, all you gotta do is just go wham. And now you can tell it it's straight because it'll tell you if it's not. This will be black line. Thinner than that, even. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. That's nice. It's not gonna go exactly to the border, but it should go pretty close. Like that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Now I just need, oops. Yeah, this can get locked. This and this can get locked. Those are perfect where they are. I do need a good amount of space between the two. I don't know, I just need to write like 2026 calendar, happy birthday, Ma, and then that there, and then here's going to be just an image. It's just going to be a nice little image. Can I get a shape just to fill the space in the meantime? Because I'm going to make this basically, I'm guessing like a 5x7. So this is 4x5. I need 5x7, so 1500 by 2100. Yeah, 5x7 is good. Yeah, it's going to be a 5x7 image. Just like that. Just real easy. I could probably redo the font of this too, because this is kind of just ugly and blurry now. But either way, when I get some text in here, I already have like a chalkboard text in here. So that honestly, I kind of epically prepared. I'm really bad at clicking things. There we go. We go up here. I just type in nothing. I just type in. But what the fuck is happening? Text. What? Okay, I'm gonna refresh. Something broke. Something broke and I'm not happy about it. Bam. There we go. Okay. So this is a marbled composite. Actually, no, this should be the text that I put in. That should be formal. 2026 calendar. And I just gotta make that bigger. Is my ma needs to be able to read it. 2026 count. I didn't hit enter on that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I swear I'm not this inept. Oh, it's perfect. Happy birthday, ma. There we go. Just something easy. And then down there it'll be the actual specifications of everything. Which will be, it's not 100 pages, it's 12 pages. Bam. What else did it say on it? It had wide ruled. I don't know what the hell. I mean, it's not gonna be. I mean, it could be wide ruled. Yeah, we'll make it wide ruled paper because I feel like that would look better. And then it'll be 8 by 10, 8.0 times 10.0 inches. There we go. So yeah, we got this. We got this. It's gonna be wide ruled. My sister's not gonna like it, and I'm not gonna like it either because I'm definitely a college ruled fella. Perfect. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Make it a little bit bigger. Doesn't need to overshadow what we got going on here, but then I don't want to take this be basic font. Can we do something else? Something a little, yeah, Amaranth is good. Amaranth's pretty solid. It just borders it like the line between nifty and professional, which I think is good. Marbled composition notebook. And bump it up a little more. I think the K really does it. Does a lot of justice here. How freaking big you want this to be? There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna put white under it so it doesn't. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's put a background. Make it white. Just make it really easy, and I can just shrink it. shrink to fit, you know. There we go. So now I don't have to like add anything nonsensical. Marble composition notebook. Perfect. Honestly, this is a great start. And I just got the white there. I do want to keep in mind the midpoint of everything. So let me just grab a quick shape just to identify where the center of this thing is. Somewhere near there it is. Okay, so let's make this nice and tiny. I don't want this to be very big. I just need something here to kind of be like a divider line. So that's the half point. That's the halfway point? Like right there. Okay. This picture is kind of poking up to the top bit, which is a problem. Because then we're going to have calendar and that. So I mean it'll work out. Because for this is just a front. This is just a front. For now the front will work out just fine. So yeah, put that where it's gotta be. I want it to be nice and bam. I think this is a good start. This is a great start for the cover. 12 pages, wide ruled, 8.0 by 10 inches. I think this is the best cover I could have made. I just need to add the picture, which will be done very soon. Not today though. So yeah, pretty solid start. Honestly pretty great start. I've been pretty happy about that. So now we just need to get this going, and all I realistically need is, let's just back out of there, loose leaf notebook. Actually, no, just wide ruled notebook paper. And I'm just gonna Google that, and then hopefully it gives me a decent enough background. For the notebook, right? Yeah, the notebooks don't even have the holes, so you gotta be careful there. Come on, just give me something. If I look up background, it's not gonna really work very well. I think all I really need to do is take this picture of an open notebook and yank out half of this page. So first of all, just boink, boink, boink. No, okay, it's fine. There we go. Get rid of that. Just keep that line. I mean, we could do that. But no, yeah, because then it's gonna show like that. You know, it just needs to be the one page. It just needs to be the one page, honestly. So let's just do this, and again, I could stretch it to fit however I see necessary. As long as when I go to save it, it doesn't say PNG. So it says PNG, which means there's still a little bit of a hole. I think it's right up top here. Yeah, there's like a little something nasty up there. So we're just going to stretch it a little bit more. There we go. Now it's JPEG. So now this is a full page, and it does genuinely look like some motherfucker's notebook, which is great. Okay, so before I even do anything else, I'm going to switch quick to be right back. I am here though, boys and gals. I'm here. I'm just going to delete all those blank ones because I realize I could literally just duplicate this now. Whoop. Okay, well, I'm just gonna let it ride real quick. It is starting to delete stuff. There we go. Okay, so now I just need to duplicate this one a bunch. So that's 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, clicked into one. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, no, delete it. 11, 12. So I should be 3, 6, 9, 12. Perfect. Okay, great. So this one will be January. The month of the year will probably go right up top, I'm thinking. I mean, we could write in a little calendar. That's going to take a lot of effort, but I could do it. Either way, though, we need to figure out, if assuming we're doing this the way I'm planning on, which I'm hoping I am. Online, yeah, whatever. You see 90 degrees, 90-degree angle. This needs to be 15 hundo by 21 hundo. Not rotate, bozo. 21 hundo. And, yeah, I guess it's gonna be real freaking big if I do a 5x7 of each one. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be right back again. I need to scroll down on my project to see how big I made each of these last time. Because that'll be a pretty good tell of how big I should make it. I made them 8x10s themselves. That is insanity. That is stupid and dumb and wrong. Oh, but I did make them all vertical to work with the postcard bit. These are going to be horizontal now. I see. But ultimately, they were only like a quarter of the calendar. Because most of it was a calendar. So, hop back over here. I want the image... Because I guess I want it to be pretty similar to last year. So maybe we just do the same sort of nonsense there. You know? So, like... everything within the confinements here. We have like maybe just a square image. We could do like a square, like we could do like a Polaroid stuck into the notebook. All right, we're back. And then we'll have a little description of what happened during that day. Okay, so let's do like. I still want to make it like fairly big, so we'll do like 4x4 maybe. So 1200 by 1200. Yeah, this seems fair. This seems like a good size. So we'll do like that. Then that gives us ample room to just type in some nonsense. And then we'll have the month at the top. We'll have... yeah. And then down here will be a calendar. Is that a chirp of the freaking stupid thing? Okay. Yeah, because then there's that. I think this is actually a really good idea. So yeah, each photo will be a 4x4. Then we have this space. And then that gives us... because again, the midsection here... again, gotta pay attention to the midsection. Don't really have to. Honestly, it's kind of just because of me and how I made the postcard one. But I'm not doing a postcard this year. But yeah, I mean, like, the midsection is basically pretty much perfect on here. Because it's a little lower, but it's fine. So now you can make a calendar. So yeah, January. We're just gonna write in. Let's see here. My mind just blanked so unbelievably hard. It's honestly insane. Okay, fill is black. We need to be black text, absolutely. Where's the chalkboard? I have a bunch of chalkboard, but we'll rock this one. It's kind of more bouncy. January 2026. Make it nice and big because it's the heading. Lovely. January. Oops. Yeah, gotta lock that. There we go. So yeah, I also need to just figure out the subjects, because then once I get the subjects in, I just need to type. I'm just gonna like write like, oh yeah, we had a good day in like chemistry class, and oh yeah, this is good. This happened, and then it's gonna. Each image is gonna be me and one of the pets doing something stupid during one of the classes. So I need to just figure out which classes I'm doing, how to make the images. 4x4 is going to be interesting, but here, let me real quick, actually, because I can... That's true, because with the Polaroid, it's not going to be 4x4. It's going to wind up being... I guess I can just make like a little, like, white border around it. I don't need to make it necessarily a Polaroid, because then it's going to be, like, even smaller within the 4x4. Polaroid background. Yeah, it's going to be something like this guy. Thank you. Person who just had a PNG of the Polaroid thing. Yeah, because if I want this to be... Okay, well, let's make it centered. I mean, this could honestly work. Alright. And how big is this gonna be, actually? So I want it to line up with that. So ultimately, you're looking at like maybe a 3x3. Like maybe if we have it go that route. Which I do kind of dig. I do like that look a lot. I do actually really like that look. And you know what, even better if we offshoot it a little bit. If we just like, I can't pivot but two things at the same time. It's fun. I could merge them down and then pivot it a little bit. Yeah, so it's like that. It's kind of like just stamped on there. And then down here will be the calendar. I'm just worried that the calendar is going to be a little bit too small. That's my only worry. But I do really like this a lot. I just realized now that I missed some space on the thing. But that's why we go backwards. And we just go. There we go. I don't want there to be any holes. I want this to be a pretty solid. I want this to be a very, very solid start. I want to have a lot of stuff to work off of. So down to this line. So then what I'm going to do over here is just take empty layer. And then we're going to take, I think they have, we could do sketchy. Just gonna, it's too small, man. It's just too small. So what I'm going to do instead, pencil line. Fantastic. I love Google and everything that it is. Thank you, Shutterstock, for supplying the pencil line. We're just going to take it. We're going to make it nice and big, nice and thick. It's going to border off. It's going to section off that. So that's going to be the image. And then the calendar is going to go down there. It just feels like so much more space is being dedicated to the picture than the calendar. But also, I think, truthfully, we barely use it as a calendar. It's basically just a what the hell stupid images have been made this year. That's kind of just the that's kind of the vibe that's been getting hit as of recent. So, yeah, this is good. This is actually really good. I'm very happy with where this is going so far. So we got Miss Chalkboard. So just for an example, right? We're gonna shrink this down to here. Perfect already. Bring it up to there. Whoa, 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 whoa. We do need to make the font bigger. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. Okay, calm down. Blah, 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 blah. I guess you need to line up pretty well with the lines there. So as you can see, it is starting to trail off a little bit. I'm just gonna put sample instead of as just to make a little bit more sense of this. Okay, so I'm not gonna be writing a whole freaking essay here, but I'm giving myself the spacing. Line spacing, we just need to shrink it. Oh, there we go. Just need to bump the line spacing up a little bit, and it's perfect. So this, and I need to make it black. Bam. It honestly perfect. This is great. Sample, 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 sample. So now all I really need to do is just make the calendar, which I will just. I mean, I already got a line. I may as well just keep using the same fucking line, you know? Okay, everything else can get locked, because everything else is in good space. Because then the next thing I gotta do is come up with the subject in order, because it's gonna be like first period. Oh, I was gonna pick this first period. But I guess first period can go in here, you know? So like within the sample text. So like sample 1 will be like first period. And then second line will be like like English. And then we'll skip a line. And then we'll talk about it. That's good. I dig that. Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. This works. This works. I like that because it makes use of the space that I'm already using. So that's pretty good. Just gotta pivot this 90 degrees, which is of course impossible to do, so I'm just gonna do bam. And then I'm gonna pop it on the line, on the red line. Gotta love that red line. I miss having like a composition notebook, honestly. So I now need to look at a January 2026 calendar to know how many boxes I'm gonna need. There's an ad on the last one, so I'm just gonna close it. 2026 January calendar. This one's, oh, you know what? Actually, I might just steal this. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Steal is a strong word, but it is basically what I'm doing here. This is kind of nice. I do kind of dig this one. But I will. Yeah, like look at this. This is solid. This is a solid calendar. I would just need. Hold on, first. If I do that, yeah, because then it's still on the note. Okay, I do actually kind of dig this, but I could. I'm gonna try to just I'm not gonna use it, but I am going to be heavily influenced by it. Actually, no, I'm not really. Like getting rid of all the. I'm basically destroying everything that it is. I'm just using it at this point to see where the lines have to be. But yeah, we're going to thicken this up. I guess like that the holidays were there, but I don't think it really matters. Like Martin Luther King Day, I don't respect to a real one. New Year's Day, don't need that. I think this one was a full moon. Like, when is the last time anyone's really thought of like 80% of the holidays on a calendar? Because I feel like that's pretty good space for the calendar. It is a little squished. It's a little squished. Um, but I like it. I do actually really like it. This feels like a calendar. Like kind of awesome. The only thing is, oh, actually, no, that kind of works because each one takes up 2 blocks of space. I do, yeah, I dig this. I dig this. I'm not gonna use this again. I'm going to be using it as like a template, though, for show. So you go under there. So you're going there. And then we got one going here. I don't need them to be this long. But like it's okay that they're this long. Is that right? Yeah, that's good. So now we get Tuesdays in. And then once I'm done with the layout of this, before I even put all the days in and stuff, I'm going to copy and paste this again, so I'll have to delete all the other ones. But you know, I'm just trying to stay in tune here. There we go. And then Saturday can just be a little bit bigger, because Sunday's already a little bit bigger than everybody else too. So if I get rid of that, whew, yeah, solid grid lines here. I don't want this one. I want the line one. There we go. Get the line one in there. And just making a grid. Just making a grid. Just making a nice little grid of whimsy. Perfect. I think this is actually perfect. And then I just need to write in my own days and stuff. Actually, hold on. I do need one more line. I need one more line to cover that line for the days of the week. So there we go. So each one's got 2 spaces for a day. This actually looks kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a pretty big fan of this right now. This one can go up a little bit because again, I want them to be on the line. Gotta have some class here. And honestly, we can take another and just fill in that bit as well. There we go. This looks awesome. This actually looks awesome. Okay, this is sick. This is pretty dope. I'm pretty happy about this. I'm actually pretty freaking satisfied here. Okay, so once again, be right back. I now need to, because I didn't think I would come up with a template so quick and such a good one as well. Because that looks so solid. I'm really happy with that. Again, I come into this just like I didn't really come up with the idea of the template. I was gonna put like a bunch of stupid little blocks. It was gonna be very similar to the postcard one, but it was gonna be like blocks around the edges instead of like the postcard lines. This is so much more unique, and I'm so happy about that. So we just need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going back into January. Blank. And now I just need to write in all of the days. I could just take this for now. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. This is only here so I can see, because I like this font, and I want to keep using this font throughout. So I mean, all of this can get meshed together now. I really should have done that before I duplicated them all. I know. Okay, so I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, but yeah, because I'm not going to be changing anything here. I might have to change it though. Oh no, because there's five. There's 5. As long as there's 5 blocks, then it covers the potential of any weird meshing of holidays and stuff. So this is fine. Not holidays, but like days of the week, because sometimes there's there's 4 full weeks, and there's always that little nub at the end. Although if it starts here and it goes down, I have to check the calendar real quick. I gotta check the actual full calendar year. Free printable calendars. I mean, this was free, thank God, because I'm completely snatching it. So this is honestly solid formatting. Edit, save. I just need to see the rest of it. Add text to this image. No, I don't want text to the image. I just want to see the whole count. Okay, 2026 calendar. Make it simple. No 6 weeks, please. No 6 weeks. August, you fuck. August, you stupid. I think August might be the only one. February is just 4 flush weeks this year. Holy shit, that's awesome. And that one's safe. That one's safe. Oh, May is also a douche. It's only missing a couple of days. I could get away with it. We could pencil it in. We can like put a little carrot, just kind of being unique there. Yeah, it's 2 of the months. May and August are gonna be awkward, but at least this formatting will definitely work for 10 of the 12 months, which is like pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, because if anything, we can just like put like an arrow to the bottom, and then they can have like a couple extra days just kind of spouted around here. Just make it look really shitty, just in spirit of it being in a notebook, it all works out. It's like, oh yeah, I could erase all this work, or I could just do the bare minimum, which everyone does. So there we go. If I were to hide this now, all my grid lines are gone, so that means they're all connected. Fantastic. So now I just need to fill in, get some more text going. So once again, Miss Chalkboard. Shout out to Miss Chalkboard. I don't know where I found that. Oh, I needed it for, I think it's either Can You Cook It, or it is for the, for At the Workshop. It's one of those VR series I do. Because I know I use some chalkboard stuff in that as well, but also the chalkboard is where I write the special of the day, like what I'm doing during the Can We Cook It section. But yeah, so Sunday. I want to try to fit all of them on the same line. So we're going to go, well, bam, left align this guy. Left align this puppy. And I guess, here, I'm just going to put the days. I'm going to put all the days of the week. And then we will just space it however it needs to be spaced. Saturday. And I appreciate this calendar because it always proves my point that Sunday is the beginning of the week. Some people think it's Monday and they're idiots. I know it's the weekend, but it's the end of the work week. The work week is in the middle. But it's fine. No one's complaining. Okay, I think we can close this out now. Unless I just need it for the days and stuff. So, now I just need to get the spacing right. I also want to get the sizing a little bit bigger. Yeah, I feel like that's good. Maybe a little touch bigger. Just a touch. And then, honestly, it being bigger does kind of help in that it should be easier to get everything where it's got. Oh, but Wednesday's going to be actually. Wednesday's too big. Wednesday needs to fit into the box. So, it's actually got to be pretty small still. That sucks. Yeah, because Wednesday, that's a perfect fit for Wednesday. And honestly, that is good fonting. That is good size. Okay, okay. They win. They win. But now, I need to stretch the box back. Bring the box down to there. Okay, so Monday. Want that to be like right in the dead center. Tuesday. Good. Wednesday, that's good. Thursday's already pretty good, but we can add like one more space. No, let's do that. And then Friday's there. And then just Saturday. There we go. Sunday is not. I don't like where Sunday is. Sunday could be a little bit off. Sunday can go a little off. It's fine. The high soup. He's so bold today, buddy. It's also really high. Why is it so high up? Put that shit in the middle. That's good though. This works. We can take one off of there. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's solid. Can I bold this? Like if I bold this, will that make it kind of? I don't even know if this will bold. It does bold. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I think so anyway. Bam. Yeah, looks a lot better. Okay. Hi, Soup. Hi, Bubby. Hello, sir. Camera's off today. Room's a mess. I've been doing so much little tidbits here and there, and it's just a mess right now. So we're not gonna deal with that today. Okay, so now this is the fun part, trying to get 31 days lined up pretty well. It's not gonna go well, Soup. I'm gonna tell you right now, buddy. I'll turn the camera on real quick. You guys can say hi. Oh, it's already on, so that helps, right? Hey guys, how's it going? Slightly different over there. There's a bunch of trash behind me. Not a bunch of trash, kind of a bunch of trash. But yeah, we got some new stuff up there. Rearranged that. I got Bing Bong. Everyone loves Bing Bong. I love Bing Bong. So bottle. And table's a mess. Yeah. But here, got a new little cushion for my chair too. Well, it's a blanket. I just wrapped it around my chair like a psychopath. Hi, Soup. Sweet baby boy. He's perfect. He's awesome. But yeah. Hope you had a good Christmas, by the way. I got that for Christmas. That is a multi-tool. Not a multi-tool. It's like a tool kit inside of a lamp, like a one of those like big floodlights. It's cool. I'll show you guys tomorrow what I got. No, that's a little taste. But yeah. So we're Soup. Hi, I love you. Yes, I love you so much. He likes to pet. He likes to pet. He likes being pet, and the man likes to pet back. Okay, so this is good. This is very, very good. You know what? Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta do this again. I gotta do this. It's just too good, because that is the minimum. And now everything is actually going to be connected. So it works out very well. And I'm going to say that will be final because I'm going to go back into the rest of these and write in the other months. Because I don't think I need to do any more. So that's February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Y'all, I really like this idea. This is a really good idea. I'm very happy with this. Like, I don't... I can't stress enough how awesome I think this is gonna turn out. Just a silly little image of us being stupid in a class. English probably isn't first period. I need to, like, get back into the groove. What would first period be? I mean, I've had government first period. I've had... God, what else have I had first period? I don't even freaking know. History, I've had first period. Social studies. Um, I've had gym first period before, but I'm not gonna do. We need to get all of the days, the stuff figured out for that, for sure. Right, Soup? Right, buddy? Yes. You gotta figure that out. Okay. Well, for now, this is fantastic. This is phenomenal. So let's go through here. Yeah, you can only see some silly stuff. Let's go back down here. Let's get February in there. February, right? That's how that clocks. That's how that clears, right? I'm pretty positive that's how this fucked up people. Yep, February. No, you just gotta squeeze it in a little bit, but it'll fit, and it fits well, so it's good. And then I just gotta clock into here. Go second period, and then we're actually just going to. I thought I had sample in there, but I do not have sample on copy right now. Control C sample. See, a second period's there. Let's do. Bam. Where'd that go now? Okay, so yeah, that's fine. We don't need to be doing this. This is unnecessary. this is all very unnecessary. Let's get to. I'm stalling the stupid work. You know, I don't want to have to put in all the freaking days of the year. But let's do it. Let's just start. Okay, so January. 1 second. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? I mean, I'm just gonna do the same thing I've been doing, right? Just yeah, because it's so much easier to make it just one big old thing. So we'll start it here to kind of keep it centered. And then we will scram it down to the edge there. It's going to be Miss Chalkboard, everyone's favorite font. Not changing it ever. It's the handwriting, you know? You don't change the handwriting midway through writing unless you're me. I do that, because halfway through I'm like, shit, this is illegible garbage. I need to change how I'm writing this. And then it starts at least looking presentable at the very least, but still pretty fucking bad. I have horrible handwriting. But one. And one is that, oh, actually, I can't do it like this, because one, even if I put spaces in between, it's going to start over here. Actually, I could have it be right aligned. Yeah, I can have it be right aligned. That could work, because then we're going to have a 2 smack dab in there. Oh, yeah, this can work out. This is right? No, it's not. Okay, well, there's a 3 in there. Oh, but also the font size, I want this to be a bit bigger. Just a bit bigger. Yeah, like that. Like that bigger. Like that much bigger. So now, kind of center it. It's not going to be perfectly center, unfortunately. But that's solid. That's solid. And then I'll go over the ones that are special, and I'll like put a little red, like a birthday. So if it's someone's birthday, I'll like put underneath or something. I want it to be a bit more special. So then we go here. Line spacing is going to be a little shifted. There we go. So now we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. That's just 10. Okay, so 10 is pretty well. Let's get 9 in there. Let's get 8 in there. Let's get 7 in there. I mean, we could also funk with the letter spacing a little bit if we really want it to be perfect. But, you know, for now it's like solid enough. So we got a space in there. Because it being kind of askew does kind of work with the thing, with the vibe of everything as well anyway. You know, it kind of just being off center. It's like you're writing it in a notebook. It honestly does work out pretty well, I think. So now we go back here, and this should just be the next line. Maybe we mess with the spacing just a teeny bit more. There you go. See 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, this is really cute. This is great. This is actually every year I say I have like the one I did is my favorite. This is actually awesome. This is really freaking cool. This is just neat. We'll do it like that. I think that's better. And then 14's a little off. Yeah, we'll do it like that. So bam, bam. That's pretty sick. How's it going, my man? Gurgle. Gurgle butt. Nobody's watching. I got you. Hey, I appreciate it, man. It's all good though. It's all good. I'm just. This is just stuff I'm doing. So, figured I'd hop on. Hope your day's going well. Just making a calendar for my ma, as it shows, as is written in the scripture. Yeah, it's been pretty well. It's going pretty well over here. Just making it work over here. I'm not on for too much longer anyway. I gotta leave at like 1, so in like 40 minutes I'm out, but just figured I'd get this done. Well, not get it done. Get it started. Cause definitely not gonna be able to finish it today. But we are on the move here. Bam. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Just gotta really squeeze them in there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the spacing could be a bit better, but, you know, actually a 31 is, we could definitely add a little bit of love. No? Doesn't want to add a little bit of love to 31? Why not? There we go. There we go. That's pretty good. Alright, solid. Yeah. I'm digging it. Yeah, it's like a school, it's like a back to school themed calendar. Just cuz I think it's funny. So the pictures are going to be me and my one of my pets, one of our past present pets. So maybe you, Soup, maybe you, Bud. Maybe you'll be in first. I got to change the order around cuz last year we have an order. Every year I try to shift the order around. So yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very, very fun. Okay. So now, yeah, I think this is good. This is good formatting. So now I just gotta do February. We're getting all of the grunt work out of the way. Oh no. But all of these are already. I already got this perfectly formatted. No. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry. I know I said I was done with the copy pasting, the duplication, but I don't want to screw up the formatting of the rest of the months. So I'm just gonna, this is the last time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this basically has to be the last time. This is the last big change that needs to happen. But then we got this freaking calendar working for me. And now at least every time I go to a different month, it's at least gonna look like it's basically done already because all of the it's all already in there. February. Dumbest way to spell a month ever. Okay, listen. I might be insane. I might be absolutely delusional. Oh, where you going, buddy? He's gonna go sleep. You, Airy. Where you don't say the R's anywhere. February. 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 Say February. Oops. I don't need to save it. Like, what the hell do these do for anybody? The E's are big. I only just now noticed that. E's are a little large. But that's okay. It looks perfect. So yeah, we don't know what second period's gonna be, but it's this second period. I want to make sure I get all of the grunt work figured out now. Because if I don't figure out the grunt work, it's all screwed. It's all very, very screwed. Okay, but yeah, so yeah, second period's there, so now it's just getting this all figured out. So yeah, but luckily, I'm gonna have to wipe it all, but all of the, like, I can just do, now that all the line spaces are properly done, I can just type them all in. And now I can just funk with the spacing a little bit, and then we'll be perfect. Now I just gotta add some freaking spacebar. Now I just gotta do spacebar work. Spacebar work is so easy, especially if you don't really care about how it's perfectly aligned or not. Doesn't matter. This is so cute. I'm super happy with this. I'm super happy with this. I only need one space there. We're not cretins. We're not psychopaths here. Is that? I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's solid enough. Now this is a tale as old as time. Do we lean it left or lean it right? Do we lean it left or do we lean it right? Do we lean it left or do we lean it right? I think we're gonna lean it right. I think we're gonna lean it right. Call me crazy. I'm gonna lean a little right. This one's already left, so we'll make it right. We'll kind of like offshoot. It's gonna be like real. Oops. It's gonna be real. Ooh. Space bar, not enter. Don't hit enter. It's space bar. Of course, of course. 28's already kind of in a good spot. What? I see. Yeah, I'm doing things a little differently. I'm gonna stop doing them differently because if I do it differently, it's different. There we go. Ah, that's too much space between some of these. Yeah, 16, 17 is definitely not nearly close enough. Oops, I hit enter. No, I didn't. I hit spacebar. That's one too many spacebars, apparently. Even they have a limit. 18's too far away. It's fine. It's fine. But 27, 28, that's too far. That's got to go back a bit. And then that's fine. There we go. I don't like how those are just a little off. Can I? Not really. No. Don't fuck with it. Just bring it back to -1. I didn't mean to be at -1, but we're at -1. We're supposed to be just 0. I'm not sure where -1 came from, but you know what? This is good enough. So there we go. So that's already February done. Look at us. Look. Well, it's not done. Again, we need to make the pictures. We will be doing the pictures as well on stream. So, but that's gonna be probably the next time, which is either gonna it has to be pretty soon. I'm cutting it very short here. Doesn't really matter which one we grab next, but I'll grab this one next. So let's see. So we need to oh, this can get locked. I don't want to fuck with that. We want to mess with this, which is third period. And once again, just a little bit of sample. See a little bit of that sample flavor goodness. And then we just gotta click into here. Gotta make this bish march. And just make sure it's nicely centered. Honestly, it was pretty good where it was. It's pretty good where it was. Okay. March. I don't know when March starts. But actually, I do know it starts flush again. Because February did. So, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 29, 30, and there's 31 days in March, right? 30 days has September, April, June, and November, and all the rest of 31. So that makes March. March clears the check. Wait a minute. I'm a genius. I can steal this. Because it's literally all gonna start exactly the same. Except I'm a freaking genius. Look at that. And that's done. March is done. I'm so smart. I'm actually like the smartest person to exist. Fundamentally. Math. There we go. March 2026. And now it's done. But to make it look a little different, I'm gonna put one over there. And we'll space out 4 a little bit more. Look at that. Just to add, just to make it a little special, everything a little bit different on this fine day. Ooh, April's gonna be art, and okay, April's gonna have a little bit more work to it. I'm gonna make everything different colors. It's gonna be like colored pencils, you know, because it's like you're using colored pencils during art class. So you gotta like, we're not gonna just use black and art. If you have an opportunity in a class to use a different color or a different color pencil, different, like you can use like a marker in your notebook, you're doing that because you're not insane. So April is art. April is art for sure, and it's gonna be super insane. Unfortunately, that means it's gonna be really, really annoying to do, but that's fine. Fourth period will be art. Boink boink. Okay, this is a mistake. This is not the. Okay, I know it's not. So I can do this. Actually, no, let's not do this yet. Let's get the format done. Let's get all of the days in there. Because then, once we get them in, all we have to do is use my brain so I can actually say words. Copy paste, change the color, and then just cut out certain days. Like I'll turn them into images, and I'll just cut out certain ones, so it's gonna look like a little craziness. So we'll have like 7. We'll have like 6, 7 colors. What do you think? It's like the rainbow and pink. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. We're not gonna use indigo. Fuck indigo. And we'll just throw in pink. I feel that's good. I feel that's solid. The lines, though. Actually, that's fine because I can just. I already know how to do with the lines. The lines. Don't even worry about the lines. This one's okay. This one's gonna take a while. But maybe we save it for the end. No, let's do it now because I'm already on it. I'm already on the mind here. So, well, it starts. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Up here, right? Theoretically, because the last one was 3 days. Yes. So yeah, this one starts with 4. So then it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 7. 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So there we go. We have all the days. We just need to make sure we actually put them in the right spots here. And then we just need to copy paste them a few times. Because again, April's got 30 days. If you didn't know that, now you do. See, everyone learns. Everyone's learning today. Everyone's getting a little bit more know-how than they knew how before. There used to be a show, I think it was on Nickelodeon, called Ni Hao Kai Lan. That shit was baller. Great stuff. Great stuff. Just a lady, well, with like a bunch of friends that were like animals. I think one was like a lion and one was like a elephant, and shit was crazy. And by shit was crazy, I mean it was basically just like an animated Friends. That's the thing, right? No one understands this, so maybe someone will understand this here today. But like sitcoms, like most children's shows are just animated sitcoms, but like dumbed down so kids can understand it. Like Max and Ruby. Oh, today, yeah, Max went over to his grandma's house, but then grandma spilled the milk, so now he has to go to the store and get some milk. But then along the way, he loses the money, so now he's got to find a way to get the money back. So he goes to Ruby, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you out." And then they get the milk, and everything goes well. Tell me you can't see Joey from Friends doing that. Like it's just true, man. It's totally plausible. What is this, by the way? I noticed that now. See, this is why you think before you start yapping. Something I never do, but I definitely should. Definitely at one point I should start doing that. Yeah, we'll keep it close. We'll keep it closer. There we go. So this is April. So now we're gonna control CV. We're gonna do 5, 6, 7. We're gonna do just a basic red. This is what the hell, Miss Chalkboard, where'd you go? Swash that over to an orange. I know they don't look like it yet. That's just because the red layer is the top layer. But give it a moment, and it will look very fun very soon. I'm sparing no expense this time around. Like, this is going to be awesome. Oh, it's chalkboard. Like, I'm very happy with this. Okay, want to make it no, I don't want to go too bright with the pink. Don't want to go too bright with it. Okay, so now all we have to do, I'm gonna add an empty layer. Should have done this first. No, I shouldn't have, because I wouldn't be able to fix the font. And now we're going to make 7 blank layers. Merge down. Well, actually, first, what I'm gonna do, whenever I do anything that's a little too drastic of a change, I always make a duplicate, because Pixlr sometimes will just completely just break, and whenever you try to cut stuff, it'll cut the wrong spot, and then if you try to fix it, it'll just ruin it even more, and then when you refresh it, it's gone forever. Sometimes it'll just disappear the entire image. So you wanna be constantly saving. You need to be very careful when using Pixlr. It's great for it's free, so it's fantastic for what it is. But that's the only real issue that I've ever had using it. And it doesn't happen super often, but if I'm using a lot of layers, the more layers you have, the more likely that tends to happen. I mean, I got a lot of layers going right now, so you gotta be careful. But yeah, so now, we could do a pattern, or we can just take random days off. So let's say red we're keeping, so we're gonna choose which one we keep. Day 1, keeping red. Keeping red, absolutely. Now you're starting to see the image here. The first 7 can be kind of like a little rainbow, because otherwise then it's just each day of the week is its own little thing. I want it to be more of a speckle. So let's do day 9. Let's do day 13. Let's do day... There's 7 colors in 30 days, so it doesn't divide evenly. So two of these will have to have 5. Let's do 22 in red. And then let's do... let's keep red at 4. We'll have green and we'll have pink be 5, because those are my favorite colors of the list anyway. The first 7 will be a little rainbow though. So 2 we're keeping, and then bam, there's the yellow. The yellow is a little too bold, but it's I could, I don't have to necessarily not go back and just dumb the brightness down a little bit. No, brightness is bad. Don't want to. One of these sliders will get me what I'm looking for. Dumb the contrast down? No. I think just maybe temperature. Cool that shit down a little bit? No, that's not good either. One of these will help me out. There we go. Tint that to like a darker yellow. Fantastic. Alright. Back to cutting. So 3. 2. Let's do 2. Let's do 12. Let's do 26. Let's do 17. Let's not do 17. Let's do 16. Yeah, that feels better. Okay, yellow. Now it's dumbed down a little bit. It's looking nicer. We're going to keep the 3. There's the green. Green might have to get the same tint adjustment. Yeah, there we go. Apply that shit. I didn't apply the last one, but usually it just auto applies it if you forget to hit apply. So, bold stuff there, but it works out for me anyway. So 3, let's make 8 as well. And then we'll do, so I'm looking at 4, so we got to make sure we space them out a little. Let's do 30. And then let's do 21. That feels right. It feels good. Green, obviously 4. Oh, this is so fucking awesome. I'm really I know I'm doing it, so I shouldn't be. I just feel happy. I don't think it's the best in the world, obviously, but I think it's pretty fucking. I'm having a good time with this shit. Let's do 4. Let's do 10. So I want this one to have one on each line. So let's do 17. No, let's not do 17. That's too close to that. I don't want any color touching the same color. If I can avoid it. But I don't think I can avoid it anymore with how I've framed this out. But it's fine. Let's do 15 then. 15's a good number. Let's do... let's do 24. So we have to start filling in this space over here. And then we'll do 28. Yeah. Okay, so now green... No, blue, sorry. Blue gets 5. Blue will get 18. Blue will get 23. And blue will get 19? No, hold on. We have to think about this because... No, this will work out. Yeah, 19's fine. Doesn't matter. Because I'm just trying to make sure that we don't accidentally double up on a color. But 6 is going to be good. We have to do 14 then because, again, now it's just down to the last 5. We don't have to change anything. Pink can stay wherever pink is. But yeah, so 5. We got 6, 14. We can do 20. Let's do 27. Let's do 27. And then the last one doesn't really matter. We'll just do like 25. And then I am gonna take these just so that way there's no weird pink singe bits at the very like back of all the other numbers. This is fantastic. This is awesome. This is great. This is great. This is so great. My mom's gonna love this. Okay, this is really freaking cute. This is really Oh, I'm happy with this. I'm very, very happy with this. Okay. And now that it's done, to make the layers a little more manageable, I just need to merge them all back down. Oh, that's so fun. That's so fun. So much fun. Okay. So now I kind of have to do the exact same treatment to everything else that's here, though. Unfortunately, though, the rest of these are images. They're not images. Well, some of them. Oh, is this still text? It is still text. Let's go. It's gonna be so much easier. Okay, so this is perfect. Okay, so we just gotta do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we just gotta do the exact same shit. So one of them's red. One of them. Nope, not Miss Chalkboard. Miss Chalkboard. I'm really stupid. I'm really bad at this. I'm really bad at what I do. I've been doing this for so long now, just making stupid shit. You'd really think I'd be better at this, but I'm not. I'm a sad, silly little boy. Nah, I'm pretty happy. This is pretty great. Okay, there's that. So now, the only annoying part with doing with the text is that I have to do a whole bunch of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, because now what we do is we delete the old one and we duplicate this new one. So now we have 2 of the most recent change. Because if this breaks, we then have to go all the way back and do all that progress again on the old save. So see, it pays to make backups. I don't make backups for anything but what I do on this, like videos and stuff. I don't do backups. Who the fuck needs to do a backup for that? But there we go. So now all these are their own individual things. All we have to do, and this will also keep to the rainbow theme here, because I mean, why not, right? And if we don't like it, we can go back. Doink. This is awesome. This is fantastic. I'm so happy right now. This is honesty like perfection on a platter. And then again, just to keep that pink fringe off of the edges there. See, that's great, and it works because none of these are overlapping with the same color. So honestly, yeah, that's great. This is solid. And now we just gotta merge them all back down. So bing, bong, bang. But you don't have to merge them down, but again, just to kind of keep the layers as minimal as possible. The last thing we really need to do right now, because we don't have the sample, so we can't do it with the sample text, but this needs to get changed. And this is already an image, so this is where it becomes a bit of a problem. But I'm hopeful anyway, in the very least. What the fuck? I forgot this was so long on the bottom. Let's just make 3, 4, 5. Oops. This needs to get locked again. As does this. There we go. So we got 5. Oop, I cut it. What are we at then? We're at 4. What did we just have? Oh, I hit C instead of V. 5. Wednesday's, yeah, Wednesday's fine. 6 and 7. There we go. So now, hopefully, there are like effects and stuff. Because I could just try to like, actually, maybe this will work. Can I just fill this with red? In theory, it works. If I like really blast the tolerance, all right, it's not really a. I mean, that does kind of work. It's just that it doesn't really make the same markings and patterns and stuff. So we're gonna try it the other way, so which is just an effect, because there is a color effect. So we just make it a little strong. Oh, it's not very strong. Yeah, none of these are gonna be very strong. This might not work how I wanted it to. Cancel that. I want it to work out. I'm not trying to do. I think I'm just gonna have to do the fill, which is unfortunate. But like, hey, at least it'll be correct. So not the end of the world necessarily. Block that out. Yeah, it's not gonna look too pretty. But honestly, maybe we keep that as just black. Because I kind of like that. Because I feel like more colors is going to make it look really bad. Yeah, more colors is going to make that look kind of just like real too much, you know? Because even if I just like had some red lines in there, and we'll try it. But I'm going to keep another one that's just black. Because I don't want to have to mess with that. Just in case something goes wrong with this, you know? Just in case I'm not super happy with it. So there's the yellow. Now we go in here. We grab the green. Get blue in this bitch. Orpal. This is awesome. I'm very happy right now. This is my favorite shit to do. It's just dumb shit like this. Okay. So let's see. So now that we have them all, we just need to do the exact same thing that we did with the letters. So we just need to take bits and keep them. So, and it doesn't even necessarily matter. I mean, we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, actually, that kind of works out. So we can just do, let's take this line. Oh, I'm on orange. Okay, let's take, we can go just double rainbow, right? Like we could work that way. You can do like that. And then Windows Update. Okay, fuck you, Windows Update. Fuck you. Because I've been hitting the button to make it update Windows for the last week. And it keeps restarting my computer, and then it just doesn't install the update. And it's like, what do you want me to do? What the hell do you want me to do at this point? There's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing. Like, it's just so obnoxious at this point. Because it keeps freaking asking. And it's like, I already gave you permission. Why are you asking? Is this, I feel like if I scatter it a little bit more, it'll look a little bit better. But where it stands right now is kind of weird. But yeah, like, this is the premise here, right? You guys are getting the premise at the very least here. I'm definitely overdoing the lines. we can have some respect for the boundaries of everything else here. There we go. That's better. So then, oops. Shink. Bam. let's just make it, can I fit it all on the same screen? There we go. Because now this will be a lot easier to manage here. Let me make that, that's too low. I just want as much of that line as I can get. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look terrible. Like, I thought it would look really bad. It just doesn't look all that appealing to me right now. But maybe when it's fully done, it'll look really good, So I like to see it through, no matter what. If I like the thing or if I don't like the thing right off rip, I like to. That's probably why some things take me so much. Gosh, oh, I made it blue. Okay, I was thinking, why isn't it green? But yeah, so it takes me a lot of time to do stuff because I just overly do it sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, and then this is pink, so that's what it's gonna look like. I mean, it's fine. It's cool, you know? Hmm. What confuses me is just how the layering works, right? Because here, and I think I just did that cut really well. Yeah, because some of these I cut pretty damn well. But then this yellow is on top of that green. Like, how did that get there? How did I get here? Oh, that's because that's where the yellow cuts. Yeah, because there's going to be like a little, yeah, it's not all the yellow cuts there, the blue cuts there. So as it goes down, it just looks better, which is kind of wild. I mean, it's that or just black. I kind of like it just black. If that was all one color, or like a few colors maybe, I kind of like it just black. I'll keep it. I will keep it. I'm going to merge them all down to each other. I know I could make it a little bit better before I merge it, but like, it's fun. Yeah, it's like, it's fun, but this just looks better to me. It's like hopscotch. So there we go. So yeah, I mean, this was pretty much done. This is great. This is solid. April is good. It's I was really expecting to get all of them done today, at least all the months. So now April's pretty much set in stone. When I work on them again, I will be reduplicating every time I add a picture, because sometimes if you add a picture, it overexpands the image and it breaks the entire file, and you have to restart it from there. So you gotta be careful with Pixel. You gotta be a little bit careful. But back to normalcy there. That's the only day we're gonna be doing that. Maybe for like gym class, but I have like a little blood splatter. Like I got smacked in the face with a dodgeball. There we go. See, this is where all the ideas come into play. This is where all the So we'll save that for later. There's got to be a lunch period. There's obviously got to be a lunch period. We have to think of let's go into December real quick. We're not going to do December. I just want to have a space where I'm not really gonna be touching much. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Okay, there's 12 lines here. So I'm gonna use this real quick just to sort of have a list of the topics I want to do. So we have English, because there's 12 months. There's not usually 12 period days, so this is going to be a very evil day. Social studies, art. There is science. We can bring it to a specific science if we want to. I was also thinking about doing like one for each like year of school, but that's a little much. Like K to 12, that's a little too much. This is gonna be, we went there for a day. We went to school for a day to see how it was, and it's 12 periods of nonsense. There is music class, there's dance class, there's gym class, there's obviously lunch. So what's this, 9? There's 9 things there. Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are like the bare bones basics. I'm trying to think of what else there really is. Like, what did I do in school? I don't remember. It's been so long. Ah, shit. How am I blanking on just subjects at school? Social studies is history, and there's different types of science. So it's like kind of. I feel like this is kind of all you do. And like a K, is given how this is formatted and shit, it kind of just feels like a or in like seventh or eighth grade or something like that. This isn't like high school. High school's got like law class. It's got like uh robotics classes. It's got AP classes. I'm actually just gonna real quick just Google. This is a sad thing to Google. I almost typed in Google into Google, which is really sad. Um, School subjects. Spanish, of course. It gave me it in Spanish, and I'm like, ah, yes, Spanish. Thank you. I knew there was something I was missing. Computer science, foreign language, physical education, social English, social studies, science, social studies, physical education, art, technology, language, health class. Health class would be funny. Health class will be like us looking disgusted. That's gonna be funny. Like, oh, what the fuck did they just show us on the monitor? Oh, that's funny. Okay. That's kind of it though. It's kind of all I get. I mean, cause home ec. Let's do home ec. Do home ec. So like we're gonna try to cook something, and then it's gonna be like the school's on fire. Maybe that'll be the last section of the day. Like just us running out of the school because we fucking set the stove on fire. That could be December. Okay, so now I just want to get them in an order that makes sense. And honestly, this kind of makes some sense. But no, having all of the non like we gotta space them out. Like because there's these like this guy in science and Spanish. They're kind of like the lunch is like the middle of the day. Lunch can be like July. So we'll bump this to 7. So Control C. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna pop them into 7th period. So right after lunch, we can go straight to gym. I like that's kind of how I use. I was like every year of high school I either did gym first period or I had it right after lunch, so where you were immediately burning off all those calories that are supposed to keep you alive for the rest of the day. Really good stuff. So lunch and gym can go together. English first is fine. I think English first kind of leads you into the calendar properly. You know where you're going with everything. Then we can go into music, and music should be pretty easy because I have a lot of instruments here. What the fuck? Why is my gamer mode blinking on my computer? I don't know what the hell that was about. This keyboard has like a weird gamer mode button. I think it blocks the use of like the Windows key, right? If I hit Windows key, then it won't work because I'm on gamer mode. I love that a lot actually. I'm gonna do that. I forgot about that. I got a new keyboard a little bit ago, and like I'm like, holy shit, this is actually like amazing. Because I used to have a Logitech keyboard, and I haven't. That broke a little bit like a while ago, and I had just some. I've had like 2 or 3 shitty keyboards in the interim, but I was like, I just want to go back to something I like. So I went back to Logitech, and it's really good. It's really good. What was it doing second period? Music second period. Yes, we need to take music out. So Control C X, cut, paste, save, cut, paste, save. Shout out to my homies who watch Arthur. So English to music to math. Math should be towards the end of the day, I feel. I feel like social studies being next is fine. Then obviously art goes fourth. Science. Science before lunch sounds fire. Sounds pretty fair. We want to keep the kids doing something. So we'll do math at 11. This kind of feels good, but I feel like Spanish into health is a little weird. I feel like health class was always like 3rd period for me. So maybe we go dance into social No, I want to save health for later because I feel like that's just a really funny one. That's good for Halloween. It's October, October. So like yeah, we got like Halloween there. So did anything here make more sense for November? Home ec would make more sense, but home ec is like the end of the thing because we're gonna set the stove on fire. Yes, home ec into math. This is pretty good. English to music to social studies to art to science to lunch to gym to dance to Spanish to health to math to home ec. And they expect you to memorize all of the things from all these classes and do all the homework from them every single day. Now, I think at most I had like 8 periods, 8 or 9 periods. So cut this down 25 to 33%, and you got what I have to go through. Oh, this is a good list. This is a good list. It covers everything it needs to cover. English, music, social studies, art, science, lunch. Well, I want lunch to be 7. I want lunch to be 7th, actually. I don't know why. Actually, it doesn't have to be. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. Because that's like my birthday month. So I was like, oh yeah, lunch would be a fun little birthday month one. But I was gonna like, but I mean, I'm not gonna put everybody in it, so it's like whatever. It doesn't really matter. So gym, it makes more sense that on my birthday month I get whacked in the face by a dodgeball and I'm covered in blood. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. I don't know how I'm gonna get such a good image of me getting punched in the face, smacked in the face by a dodgeball. I'll just look up images of them doing it, and then I'll just pretend to be hit by one, and then I will put a dodgeball in front of my face, so it's like I was hit. Yeah, this is good. This is actually really, really freaking good. So now I know the period order as well. So actually, let's go in here. And this is the only other problem with text as well. Okay, Pixar's got a lot of issues. It's good, but there's a lot of little issues. The text will change sometimes randomly. So you see that? See that first period English? It completely changed on me. So now we go back to the March, first period English. Sometimes the text just changes. Go back to January, that's fine, yeah. And now it's just it just changes for no reason, might I add. If you go to undo, you can't, because it just like if you look on there, it shows second period sample. If you like zoom in on it, if you click on it, it'll just change it out of nowhere for no reason at all. It's a little broken. It's a little bit broken. They've yet to fix it. But hey, what are you gonna do? So this will be music. As if it's going to stay that way. Hopefully this stays. I typed a lot of stuff in there, so it probably will. Yeah, usually if you put a lot, it will keep it. But if you just do like a minor edit, then it'll fuck it up sometimes. But yeah, that's pretty good. So actually, you know, I'm actually going to take this real quick, just in case it does break. I'm going to Control-C this, and I'm going to... Oh, don't show you guys that. I'm going to go over here, because you shouldn't be able to see this. Yes, and I'm going to send this to myself, just so I have the order written down in the books. And then today at work, I'm going to sort of think about the image style a bit more. But this is really fun. I love the Polaroid picture option. That's really funny. That's really cool. I just dig it. This is great. This is honestly really freaking solid, and I'm really freaking happy to do this. I'm gonna write December in here real quick though, because this is I'm starting to get a little confused by all the things I've got going on here. December 2026. I haven't finished all the calendars. I still have a lot of those to do. But we can do them another day, because I do need to get going. As unfortunate as it is. I need to poop, then I gotta go into work. And the poop is really starting to push, so I've gotta hurry up. So, ladies and gentlemen, stream is over, unfortunately. But we've got a lot of the groundwork done. I'm very, very happy with that. Tomorrow I work early, but if I get out with enough time, I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow as well. So, you know, I'll probably be live tomorrow doing more of this, getting more of the calendar set up and figured out. Hopefully, when I get home, I will have all of the templated stuff figured out. So that way, the next time I am live for this, we will just have to do the images, which are going to be the fun parts, for sure. But now that we have all of the ideas in there, we got this. We got this. It's going to go so great. I really do like the schedule here. I'm very happy with it, because it paints a nice little picture. I gotta poop so bad, y'all. I'm so sorry. Lunch could be 11th, but lunch not being in the middle is fucking evil. But I know sometimes people have very late lunch periods. Because lunch could be like for Thanksgiving. But it doesn't need to be Thanksgiving themed at all. It doesn't. Health is just October because it's scary. Like, that's the thing. Math can be like, I don't fucking know. Who cares? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I think it works good in the middle. Yeah, it's like a little break. You know, it's a little break from all the nonsense. Okay, I'm gonna get going. Thank you all for tuning in, and hopefully, we will be back to our regularly scheduled program next week. Next week we should be. Thank you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.